you are an owner of a 1 or 2 bedroom unit in a condo, and let's say you have been renting it out and you are thinking about selling, or you have been trying to sell the unit, you have to watch this video. So if you are 1 or 2 bedroom unit owners in today's market, you've been receiving pretty decent rental yield probably. The tenant has been paying rent consistently until you try to sell the house. Then you realize that when you go on to Property Guru, there are 20, 30, 40 listings in the market. They are similar type as yours, all vying for the same buyer pool. Then you realize that the recent transactions have also been pretty stagnant, have not moved much. Then comes the problem. Was this a good investment unit, and whether I can exit in today's market? So why is this happening and what can we do? This is what I will unveil in today's video. So if you're one of the owners, probably pre-COVID, a lot of people are into the sell one buy two strategy, whereby you sell one unit and then you go and buy one for your own stay and buy another one for investment, probably a smaller unit type that is more affordable. And you can actually enjoy appreciation for your own stay unit and also then good rental yield, hopefully for your investment unit. So that was the situation before COVID. Until COVID hit, then everything changed. Suddenly your own house became your everything. It became your gym, your school, your office. So everything was done at home until everybody realized that actually space matters a lot. That's why the demand started to shift towards getting bigger spaces rather than 1 and 2 bedroom or owning a private property in general. And then there's another perspective. Every time the $1 million HDB transaction hits the headlines, people will comment, why not at this quantum you just buy a condo instead? But really, if you look in today's market, a 1.3 million price point could probably get you probably just a 1 bedroom or even a 2 bedroom compact for a condo if you're looking for a newer development. Then in that case, people might think, hey, why not I just move to another HDB instead, especially if it's for own stay. Probably the location, the amenities, the school factor, the space all matter more than just simply owning a private property. So strategy 1, get your listing price right. Yes, it sounds very obvious, but this is also where I see a lot of sellers get it wrong. If I were a seller in today's context and I go online and see 20-30 over listings of the same unit type within my condo, I will be thinking, I do not want to be at the bottom of the shortlist of the buyers who are scrolling through the portal. I'm not asking you to sell cheaply. There's a difference between selling cheaply and pricing it competitively. So this is a strategy I personally employed for my own unit. You log into the property portals, you see 20-30 listings of a similar type as yours. If mine is not a premium stack, it doesn't have a premium view, I want to land myself in the top 5 to 6 most competitive listings in terms of pricing in the market. So today, if you're the buyer, you log into any of the property portals out there, you can actually scroll in terms of ranking from the highest to lowest price, lowest to highest price, or even in terms of the PSF, you can actually sort them accordingly to either highest or lowest. From there, if let's say your unit is priced 10, 20, 50k or even 100k above, people may scroll through the listings, and when they do the ranking, they may just see the first page and your listing will never be on the first page. So they will not even scroll through your listing or even click into your listing in the first place. Then you tell yourself, oh, but my unit has very good renovation. It's a prime stack and it has one of the best facings in the whole of the development. But if the people don't even click into your listing, there's no point in the first place. Why? Because if they don't even scroll to your listing, they will not even inquire about this listing. And if they don't inquire about this listing, they will not even view it. And without viewing it, there's actually zero chance of getting a closing or even an offer. So, before getting the buyer to be convinced about your unit, you first need to convince them to view it first. Then once they are convinced, you let your unit sell by itself and where it becomes part of their shortlist. So this is what I have done and I will do. Strategy 2. Make your listing one that the buyer will remember. Staging. And I think this is massively underrated, especially for small unit types. For 400 to 700 square feet space, sometimes removing the clutter makes all the difference. Let's say an oversized sofa. An oversized sofa makes the living room look small. A cluttered kitchen makes it look like there's not enough workspace, and too much furniture in the bedrooms make it look very cramped. So removing all that clutter can actually make a difference. You can't change your floor level, you can't change your views, but you can change what's inside the unit. Let's say the buyer actually pit your unit against all the other listings out there. Be the one that they actually remember. Strategy 3. Sell the investment, not just the unit. This is especially important if the buyer is another investor. Don't just sell them your 500 square feet space. For this kind of units, I will actually prepare an investment report. I'll show the buyers what is the rental transaction recently, how much this unit is fetching in terms of the rent. Let's say this place can actually rent out about $4,000. It's actually near a hospital, employment node, or even a business park. And show them what the investment potential is like for this unit and this development. Show them the numbers. Let's say after take into account of like your mortgage, your CPF, your property tax, your monthly maintenance, and this is the net rental yield you can get. So with the numbers, this can actually convince the buyer to choose your unit. Because you're not just asking the buyer to buy your apartment, you're giving them an investment that they can evaluate. And that changes the conversation entirely. So what's the takeaway? So if you're a 1 or 2 bedroom owner struggling to sell today, the conclusion isn't 1 and 2 bedrooms are bad investment. That is way too simplistic. The more important questions are, who is going to buy from you next? And how does your unit pit against other listings on the market today? While collecting good rental yield is great, but your investment isn't complete until you know how you can exit. And if you found this content useful, I would greatly appreciate if you could kindly click on the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss the next video that I'll be posting again. I'll continue to run more of such content, and I hope it really benefited you after watching. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!